On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So the UNLV Rebels offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kennesaw State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking for a man. It's Odom. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing.
Breaks into the open. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to throw on third down. Fires on the move. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Here's the pressure. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Vegas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Leaves it with the back. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Kennesaw State right back to work. To the air, it's Odom. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown has it.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Baker. They'll run the screen. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's open on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Odom. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Middle Tennessee. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Kennesaw State right back to work.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He lets it fly. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Baker. Under fire. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And the field goal unit is on the field. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And here's the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Odom. Pocket breaking down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Got it near midfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Hold and fire complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That's caught. It's Rogers. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Odom. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Finding open areas. Jukes his way for more. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. No huddle here for the offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Odom. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And they can't make the play on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 34 over Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Dropping back, it's Odom. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Give to Brown. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much. Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Broncos offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Plows through the defense. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brooks. Spins away from the defender. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Acker. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Right on the money. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They just keep firing. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give from the gun. Quick spin on the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pressure coming. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, UNLV. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. South Carolina is down, but they are...
And he loses the football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The play-action fake. Here's the pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his man. It's Gee. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Johnson wants to throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Bring in the heat. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man. It's McGooligan. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Avoids pressure. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. And he's wrestled to the ground. third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the heat. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the move, it's Hester. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Johnson looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a catch at the 15. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for room. It's Hester. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Baker.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays.
Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Acker. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Slips a tackle. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. Attacker. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Johnson looking to throw. Takes the easy completion.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's going to run it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for.